It's penny box time. Woot woot. Let's get right into those rolls and right to it. Okay, so Silver Chupacabra here. Or you can call me Jeff. Or you can call me other things. Just don't tell them in front of me. Anyway, we're here for another penny hunt, hoping for lots of nice finds, hoping to fill some holes definitely in our collection books. We've got that page done, and we do have a second over here that we're filling as well. But this is our main, and you can see some of the holes. This is the 1941 to 1974 book, and there are plenty of spots. Even though we live near Denver, it doesn't mean we should not be getting some of these. Of course, penny hunts. You're not finding a ton of wheats in these boxes all the time. Hopefully we get into a collection dump. That would be a nice thing. So anyway, you can see some of the ones that we're missing or looking for. Thought I had found one of the Steelies last time out, but was very, let's just say disappointed. And then, sorry, I kind of got that wrapped up with the other one. You can see the 1909 to 1941, pretty sparse. But, plenty of room to fill in some things. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top of the box at the enders and see if we have anything right out the bat that we know about. Okay, so here's the top of the penny box, and you got all your enders there. You can see new and old. You see a lot of shields and a lot of memorials there. There's some copper in here. And one of these, it looks like it's a 1955, I believe. So we actually have a wheat ender here on, roll 42. Be a while till you get to that, but that's all right. That's a little bit of anticipation. Hopefully, what's inside will also be equally as surprising and awesome. Let's get right to it. Okay, roll 4 of the hunt. We finally have something to look for. Spread out the coins like I usually do. See some memorial backs in there. If you look real closely, we've got one there. We've got a Wheatie. In pretty nice condition. 1958 Denver last year for the wheatbacks. But we're not stopping there. We actually have something down on the back end here. Also looks like it's probably going to be in the 50s, but let's take a look. 1951 out of Phil. Is it 51? Yes. 1951 out of Philadelphia. I will bring you back to see if we have any other finds in this really nice roll that we've had so far. Okay, I'm still on roll 4 looking for varieties. For this one, there's a no FG floating roof piece. It's, to me, I find more often than not, to be honest. I'm not sure how much of a real variety it is. In this case, it actually wasn't. But I thought this was an oddity. That D mint mark is definitely not in the right place. It's over underneath the 9 instead of in between, underneath the 9 and the 6. I thought it was cool. Don't mind the cat. He's just making noise. There's nothing for this, but it's a cool oddity. Let's go on to the next roll. Okay, on to roll 8 of the box. We got a visitor. OC, how you doing there? Wave to everybody. It's not really a waving, by the way. Anyway, I bring you in here to take a trip down the lane here and see if you can spot something. This time it won't be wheat ears, by the way. It'll be something that just looks old. Wait a minute. It looks like that has a lot of wear to it. Let's kind of bring it down there. Oh man, that has a lot of wear to it. This thing is screaming old, to be honest. And by darn it is. It looks like 1920, either 8 or 6. Let's scope it real quick. Well, there's the date. I was going to say Jeff was wrong on both counts. Not a 28 or a 26. It is a 1920 Philadelphia. Awesome find. Anything in the 20s and tunes is always around 30s. Oh, all the Wheaties are going to be awesome finds. But anyway, other than a mint mark missing here, that's a beautiful find. Let's continue on with the roll. I'll let you in if I do find another one. Here we are on to the 13th roll. And I've got a layout here. Let's follow along and see if we can find anything that looks old. Yep. I see a wheat chalk. In pretty good shape there. What do we think? 50s, 40s, 1954 Philadelphia. Well, we got a whole rest of the roll to look through. Come back if we do have a find. We're on roll 14. We got another Wheatie in the middle of the roll. Maybe a little closer to the back of the roll. Let us see what we got here. Pretty good detail on the back. Probably another 50s, but let's see. 1957 out of Denver. I will go ahead and go through the rest of the roll. Bring you back if we find something. Roll 15. Seems to be on a tear here with the wheats. There's one on the back end of the roll, not an ender, but pretty close. Let's go ahead and pull it out. Yeah, pretty good shape. I'm thinking 40s, to be honest here. Wow, 1944S. That's out of San Francisco. Still have a whole roll to go through. I'll come back in if we find something in it. Okay, we are on to roll 23. Been a little bit dry in the past certain rolls. I missed this on the initial look of the roll, but as you can see, I've got the reverse of a Wheatie here. And that baby's got a lot of wear on it. Usually when I get ones like this, it means there's a bit of oldness to it. 20s, teens, that's what I'd be looking for, to be honest. Let's see what we get. $19.18 out of Denver. That is awesome. I'm not sure what this scratch is going across it. Plus it's got a few gouges there, but 1918 out of Denver. That is an awesome find and a circulated roll hunt. Go on to the next roll. So we are on roll 29 of the hunt. And Yeah, I think there's a few more potentials here, by the way, but one thing I spotted was down here near the end. It's clearly wheat back there. Pretty detailed. I'm thinking 50s, but you could surprise me. That would be a 1957 out of Denver. That'll be the second one we've got. I'll take a look at the rest of the roll and bring it back in if we find something. Okay, we are on roll 31 of the box. And we got a wheat back on the end of this. Seem to be finding a lot of wheat backs on the end of these rolls. Kind of interesting coincidence. Pretty good detail. Usually means either 50s or 50s. 1953 San Francisco. I like the mint mark on that. Awesome. I'll check into the rest of the roll here to see if there's anything that accompany it. This is now the 9th Wheatie of the box. Usually an average amount. Hopefully we can go over the double digits here. Roll 32 at our 10th find of the hunt. Didn't spot it till late here. 1946 out of Philadelphia. I'll come back to this roll if we find anything. 24th roll of the box, and we've got ourselves another Wheatie find. 1955 out of Denver. Very nice detail on that front. Back got it as well. Nice specimen. I got a little bit more to look at. I'll come back if I find anything. Okay, we are on to roll 35. And we continue to be blessed with just good box action on this. As you go through there you go. I can see a wheat back. I'm going to go with 40s on this one. And I just have an inkling it's in the 40s. Let's see. 1940. Out of Philadelphia. And still have a whole row to go through here. So I'll be back if I do find something in this roll. So roll 37 of the box. And we got ourselves at the end of the roll another 1946 out of Philadelphia. On to the next roll. Okay, we are on roll 38. This box keeps on giving. And it comes to the wheat pennies, which is pretty cool. And there it is right there. Let's go ahead and pull it out. Let's say not red, but it looks pretty new when it comes to wheat pennies. So I'm still thinking 50s. And we've got a 1952 Philadelphia. Getting a lot of Philadelphias out of this one too, which is a good thing. It's something I'm missing in the collection. I will go back through this roll and see if we have any other finds. Bring in if we find something. Okay, roll 41 of our box. We're getting down there. And finally got a visitor from the one coin that we've kind of been missing here so far. There it is. A non-mistakable line of beads around the coin itself. It is Canadian. You got 1998 out of Canada. There she is in all her glory. I'll take a look at the rest of the roll and see if we have any other finds. Okay, same roll, 41. This one had the obverse sticking out, which is why we didn't see any wheat chalks. We have a 1949S. With lots of green, nasty stuff on it. Interesting how the back doesn't have really any of that, except for maybe a little bit of that. But anyway, 1949 San Francisco, I think. Oh, take that back. I believe that is a D. It's a Denver. Nobody said that my eyesight was that great. We'll continue on with this roll, bring it back if I find anything. About midway through this same roll. This has been a really good one. We got the second Wheatie of the roll. It's a 1953 out of Denver. We'll see if we've got any more surprises. Okay, we are on to the 42nd roll. I think I got the number right. Let's remember that when we were checking enders at the very beginning of our box hunt, this baby popped up. And I believe it was 1955, but we'll make sure when we open her up, see what it is. Okay, so here is that ender. It is a 1955 out of Philadelphia. Could it be the double die? I can't see it from this part. Let's do a quick scope just to make sure that it isn't the infamous 55 double die. Yeah, so here is the coin under scope. Obviously no doubling on the date. That would be your first indicator. Scrunched up and scratched, maybe. I'm not sure if there's a variety for that, by the way. Nothing there. Yeah. Cue the Price is Right loser music. No, it is not the double die. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Okay, we are at the end of the box. So I think we'll do a quick summarization of all the finds that were made today. And then we'll go to the collection books and see what holes we filled or anything that we can upgrade. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with a summarization of the finds for today. Definitely the big two in this one is a 1918 Denver penny, which is an awesome find, as well as the 1920 out of Philadelphia. So two finds that are over a century old. Could not ask for more in this hunt. We did get a 98 Canadian as well, late in the whole deal. Let's go ahead and just look at the Wheaties, the rest of the Wheaties that we found here. 1940 Philadelphia, a couple of 1946s out of Philadelphia. I do have a 44 here, sorry, that is out of San Francisco. Got a 1949 out of Denver. Played a little game with that earlier. Thought that might be San Francisco, but it isn't. 1951 out of Philadelphia. 1952 out of Philadelphia. I believe we got a couple of 53s out of Denver. 54 Philadelphia. 55 Philadelphia, as well as 55 Denver. That was that ender. Two couple of 57s out of Denver, and then last but not least, 58 out of Denver. So, those were the finds. 17 Wheaties in all, plus a Canadian. which the 17 is interesting because that's what I got with a 2-box hunt on the last penny box hunt. So anyway, awesome. I couldn't expect more, to be honest. You know, 9, 10, 11, that's the kind of a usual average for me when it comes to that. So this is way above average. Let's go ahead and take a look at the collection books and see what we can fill and what we can upgrade. Okay, so getting into the collection books. I'm actually going to be able to go to the older one, the 1909 to 1941. There is the 1918D that we found today. It was an awesome find. So that's cataloged and in, and then up here we got the 1920, and that'll fit in there nicely as well. So a couple of holes filled in our older book, which is really nice. Don't get to do that too often. In the 1941 to 1974D book, well, this one actually goes to 75. It's an older one. The Philadelphias that we got are definitely going to be going in here. The 51, the 1952, this is already in there, and the 54. Let's see if we can get that a little straighter than that. I don't think I had anything over here. Not quite. No. So those are the ones. Oh, sorry, almost forgot the 55 here. So actually 4 holes got filled on the main collection book, which is awesome. That baby is getting filled up. This one is looking really good. So we'll continue on marching with that one. Secondary book. Go ahead and close this one up. I have, I believe, a couple to fill in here. The 53D that was found will go in there. And no, it was over here. I knew we had a couple in here that needed to go in. The 49D will go in here nicely on this side. And then the 44 San Francisco will also fill in there. So even the secondary book has got a lot, or is getting a lot filled in there as well. I do have one. We did have that one Canadian find, and here we are. 1998. Prince did not write a song about that. So that one got filled. Got a few, definitely got a few more to get there. But anyway. So, this was an awesome hunt. I cannot stress that more. 17 finds in one hunt is just beautiful. Hope you enjoyed it. I definitely did. We got another penny hunt coming up pretty soon. We'll have a nickel hunt in there as well. I need to get another box for that. But anyway, you have a great week, and we will see you on the next hunt. Bye.